Om Shira. So today we are here to learn how to deal with an agitated person. In our everyday life, when we walk in the society, when we walk on our paths, so we encounter so many people in our life who are agitated, frustrated, and in an extreme state of irritability. They are nasty. So how to deal with them? So from the Veda, what I have learned that we cannot pluck every thought of thorn, because when we will be plucking every thorn, then we will be bleeding only, and that will not heal us. That will hurt us only. Every time it will hurt. It will hurt us, and it is not our job to just plucking every thorn and just engaging with every person who is nasty. Because in the society, people are with the loose morals. They are agitated and they might be struggling with their own perspective, thought, upbringing. We really do not know what they are going through. So how to deal with them? Always deal with them calmness, your grace, and the practice of equanimity. So that will help you to deal with such kind of person. But you must not lose your grace. Why you must not lose your grace? Because you do not have to just engage yourself into a small fights. You have to fight with the bigger enemy. I can say the roots of all enemies, that you have to fight yourself. You have to fight the roots of enemy, that is your ego. Because why? We must know our goal and we must know our aim. When we know our aim and goals, and we have to learn that we cannot engage ourselves with the such small fights with the people every day we are encountering in our path and in our society. So the prime job is what? To fight with our ego. So when we know our origin, then we know how to deal with that. Because if we learn from the river knows its origin. So when it flows and if the river encounter with the mountain, so it circles around, right? And if it strikes with the stones, so it start blowing over it or flowing over it, right? Because it knows its origin. And if I just give you another example of a commander. If a commander of an army and somebody starts arguing with that commander, so commander will never retaliate. That the commander will smile and thus he will talk with the grace, because the commander knows that my enemy is bigger. My enemy is the enemy of a nation. I am to just fight with the enemy nation, right? The other nation. So when we know our aim, when we know our origin, then we can deal with such people. But in our life, there are so many chances, and the sum of the points, then the events, they just leave us with no choice, and we have to encounter with the people. We have to fight with people sometimes. So for such kind of situation, practice fearlessness. The more you will be fearless, the more you will be calm with a courageous heart, then you will be more able to counter such kind of people. Because you will have to straight just look into their eyes, just look into the danger, and in your head you must know your original. Like my origin is a Mahadeva. So if in my head every time there is a Har Har Mahadev or the Shri Shivaya Namastubhyam, so I can deal with any situation with my calmness. So I have to just walk with the grace. I hope now you understood. If you are called upon and there is no choice and there is no option is left, so how to deal with them? Because that's from the Bulle Shah we learn this othe ladya, but apni nafas se ladya koi nahi. So that is the point, the very well point. You cannot pluck every thorn, every thorn you cannot pluck. रास्ते में चलते और कांटे को तो नहीं आप ऐसे ऐसे हटाने लग जाएंगे ना. You must know कि what is actually you have to get rid of. So that is why. So when you just encounter with a person who is just agitated or in an anger motion, so you just do not give a quick response, because the quick responses will leave you in endless complications. And the quick response means the anger. You are just getting angry too, and the anger and the senti emotion are for the weak people. So if you are weak, you cannot collect the strength. When you know your goal only, then you will start receiving the tremendous strength. Then you will hold the strength, and the weaks cannot hold the strength. But if you already have an anger, you are just responding anger encountering Veda anger, so that means you are a weak. So how you will be storing your strength? And when you do not have a strength, how you will be encountering the strength? So the point is that in a everyday life, you will have to walk with the grace, calmness, and the equanimity. And every day you will have to learn how to become a fearless person. You will have to walk with a smile, with a courageous heart. When you left with no choice, then you must know in your head what is your origin, what is your goal, what is your aim. Then you encounter with that person, and surely I have learned from the Veda, and the Vedas are the supreme in the Brahmand. And the Ved acknowledges that nobody will be dare to defeat you. Thank you.